Hey there, welcome back. Today I wanted to talk about going to the Renaissance Fair while I painted this mountain. This year, I went to my first Renaissance Fair with a couple of friends from my college. This Renaissance Fair was in a park that I actually like to read in, which I thought was pretty funny. It was a very weird coincidence, and it took place over the weekend. I went on Saturday in the afternoon. It was nice weather. I think it being October was pretty good. It was very brisk and nice to walk in. I did try and dress up with my friends. I looked the least like I was going to a Renaissance fair, but I did not have the clothes for it. I've never been to one, I don't connect with the style in that way. I do think it's very beautiful on other people. I just don't like how it looks on my body, so it was a very big stretch to do that, but I did like putting on the makeup. I thought the makeup style was very fun, and I might do it again. It's a little bit heavier on the blush than I usually do, but the white dots that my friend put on my face I really loved. I thought they were very cute. That being said, though, there were a lot of people that were super dressed up, and they looked fantastic. I got to see a lot of people in knight's armor or these really elegant ball gowns, and even just their posture, they were so prim and proper and just owning the Renaissance Fair. It was very exciting. It was like one big dress-up event, and I didn't know what I expected from that, but I guess I didn't expect it because it was like a really pleasant surprise to see. The booths there at the Renaissance Fair were also really lovely. There was a lot of art booths of beautiful, bright colored paintings. It was very high fantasy, I'd say. There was also quite a bit of like medieval inspired things. There was a couple of potion stands and jewelry that looked pretty old, and the clothing looked pretty medieval. It reminded me a bit of Game of Thrones. I did think that every shop person I talked to was very nice. They were just pretty excited to show off their work. It was less about the money and more about just having a fun time, which I thought was very cool. My friends and I walked around the whole park together. We didn't buy much. It was, like I said earlier, a bit pricey, a bit out of our range. I did get a really cool hair tie, and another friend of mine got a really cool crystal. But the shops were very lovely. There was a lot of care put into setting them up. You could tell that the people there very much so cared about the art that they were creating. They were very passionate about sharing it, and I think that's a really lovely thing to see. There were also quite a few food stands. I really wanted to get a turkey leg, but every time I got in line, it was very long, and I don't love turkey, so I didn't think it would be worth it to wait in line for 20 minutes and spend $14 on a turkey that might be cold. It didn't look cold. It actually looked really good, but I just wanted to tell myself that it looked cold, so I felt less bad about missing out on it. Instead, I did wait in line for about 5 minutes to get these really good drinks. They were soda, and if you kept the bottle, you could get it refilled for less expensive than you bought the drink. It was about $4 less. That was very nice. And they actually told us, they were kind enough to tell us that if you take the bottle with you when you leave and you keep it, when the stand is running again, the next Renaissance Fair, if you take that exact same bottle back, they'll fill it up for the same price as the refills are if you just stay in the park, which was really cool because we didn't get the drinks until we were just about to leave, and they were really good, so it was kind of a bit of a disappointment. It was not for my wallet. My wallet was very happy to be leaving away from the very, very good drinks. If anyone's wondering, I do think I got a blackberry pie soda. But overall, the experience with the Renaissance Fair was really nice. The vibes were just really good. Like, everyone was very happy and excited to just be hanging out, dancing, experiencing a culture that was before our time, but it's nice to have the chance to reflect on it with other people who also think it's interesting and a beautiful time. Some of my friends were out of town, but we did make plans to go next year. So I'm pretty excited to go back. I think maybe I'll be more prepared next time. I might dress up a bit better than I did this last time. I do feel like I was letting myself down by not dressing super cool. I don't think I'll be on the same level as everyone that I saw, but I'm gonna try every year. I think I'm gonna try and go back and get better at dressing. To kind of divert away from my reflection on the Renaissance Fair, I want to talk about the techniques that I tried today in this watercolor painting. I was watching a few tutorials, and a lot of them use tape to make the edges more crisp and clean, but I haven't been able to figure out what tape they're using, so I used washi tape. It did peel up the paper a bit, but I'm still pretty happy with the results. I think the lines are really nice and very crisp. It adds a lot of dimension to the painting, so I will try this again for sure. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, a great night, or a great anytime in between. Goodbye.